Very well change your life. And we're doing that with America's personal fitness trainer. We all know him and love him. It is Mr. Tony Little is in the house today. And we're going to take a really good look at Tony, an item that you just told me. It has sold out several times, but I think it's one of the most unique treadmills I've ever seen.
It really is. And it is practically mostly a 5-star.
Yeah, that's great.
It's at the highest level you can get for people loving it. But it's very, very simple. It's very, very cool. Up here, if you come around here, a lot of treadmills out there, they're push button, all right?
Yeah.
So if you come under, I don't know if they can get a shot, okay? Over here, speed 1. You just hit speed 1, and you're going 1 miles per hour. Speed 3, 3 miles per hour. Speed 5, quite a bit quicker, all right? But you can go all the way up, and then you can push this button over and keep putting the speed up or down. So if I see how fast it is now, about 7 speed, I take it down to a 5. I take it down to a 3 miles per hour, take it to a 1. So it's really simple for people to use. You know, that you can gauge it the way you want and everything like that. Another thing is when you look at the arms here, a lot of people, when they're going ahead and using stuff like this, they will go ahead and you're using one and you don't have anything to hold right here. So you're holding this,
feel
right?
Out of balance.
Right, but then on here, you can switch these all back like this.
That's great.
And so somebody that maybe is a little bit older, feels more comfortable, more secure, so they can hold on to this while they're doing it. But I think really one of the biggest keys of it is how simple it is to do the 1 mile per hour, 2 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour, to quickly go back to a minus, you know, to keep on going up. You can just change it very quickly. And another thing is this right here, when it comes off, it shuts the treadmill down.
Yeah.
So when you have this on, you're always protected. So if you go ahead and step somewhere there, it shuts it right down.
Or if you don't want the kids to be screwing around with your treadmill, you just hide that thing and they can't turn it on.
Oh yeah, and you can see it's also where you can move it to different rooms, which is very important for a lot of people.
Even the whole thing will collapse down, right?
Yeah, the whole thing will completely come down.
Okay.
Just that whole thing will come down, fold flat, go under a bed, do whatever you want.
Right.
And another thing that's cool about it is it comes with personal training.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you did a whole workout, beginner, intermediate, and advanced.
Yeah, so when you go out and you get a workout and you pay for a personal trainer workout for an hour, 2 hours, you're paying $100 or $200 or more. I do personal training for you. It comes with it, and also you have a Move app, which means you can now put all this custom music on this. So you can listen to all your favorite tunes on this just by the Move app that comes with it. That's why, and look it up on HSN, it is like almost a 5, top of the line reviews on it, so it's very, very big.
Well, and here's what's really big about tonight. We're 50% off, basically. A huge customer pick. You guys love it. Limited quantities right now. It's a weekly deal drop. We have less than 800 for the entire country, and I actually do have 2 colors. I'm actually working on the black one, and if you look at Tony's, that's black with silver. So you do have a couple different choices. We honestly haven't even told you one of the coolest things it can do. I kind of like the black. It's kind of sexy. All right, there you go. Super limited quantities though, guys. We've got about 250 here, a little bit over 200 there. It is our final quantities. And instead of being $659, right now we're $399.99. We have 5 flex with a major credit. No, don't cry. It's 5 flex of $80 with a major credit card, but we also have 12-month VIP financing. Because of the price point on this, grab your HSN card. You will have 12 months to pay it off, and we charge no extra interest, which is amazing, as long as you pay it off in 12 months. So you can really break those payments down to minimum and really change your life. You know, Tony, I get to do a lot of shows. There's very few that I could say change your life, and this truly can.
Yeah, a treadmill is life-changing for everybody out there, whether you're older, whether you're younger, whether you're a person who wants to run every morning or walk every morning and everything like that, and you control your own destiny. It's very, very important. This just happens to be a very high-level, great one with a lot of, come here for a second right here. So here's your interactive workouts, okay? So you'll have workouts that you can go to that'll have personal training for you. So think about it. As a personal trainer, I get paid $150 an hour or more. So you're getting all this personal trainers you can work with and all this. You're getting all this interactive workout apps, all these different programs, and all the different custom music that you want to play on your when you're on your treadmill. This right here, Stamina InStride Treadmill, is record-breaking for us. I mean, it's sold out so quick, it's crazy. People fell in love with it. It has beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels, so everyone in your family can put it at their level. It's easy to use. Stamina InStride Treadmill features speed range, 6.5 miles per hour to 7.5 miles an hour. So if you have somebody in your house that is a runner, yeah, they can go all the way that they want.
That's amazing.
To go running, or you can go jogging, or you can do walking, or you can just do stepping. It has everything, so it covers the whole gamut of everyone in your house. And it has this. This is cool, right?
This is one of my favorite features.
Cool. This is what also sorted out real quick, right? Not you. Only kidding. Obviously, she's here. She's working. And you can see here where you have this. This is very cool, too. And she can just sit there and watch everything she's doing and everything like that. But come over here. You can now work and tone your butt. You can now work and work your heart. You can now work and not work. All right? But look at this. All you have to do, because this folds down, right?
So clever.
This right here folds down. I'll come back to mine and show everyone, but this folds down, and now you can put it under your desk. Even if it's a desk against a wall, you could adjust it, and you could be having your feet and legs working as you're working to make some money.
Well, and I love it. You can work and work out at the same time. I mean, that's the ultimate and great multitasking, right? You're working along. And what's really neat is when you go into that mode, it actually is going to lock down the speed that you'll go. And I thought that was brilliant in the design. It won't allow you to go to a super high speed because it knows you're working at a desk.
Yeah, the only way it's definitely,
that's brilliant.
It's adjusted.
Yeah.
Adjusted just for that.
Yeah.
So again, I love the desk thing. I think, we've sold out of these so many times. This is the last quantity we have. It's obviously really, really affordable for everyone out there.
And you know what I want to do? I want to show some testimonials if you don't mind.
Go for it, man.
So you
people
guys,
love
let's
it.
hear
people
what other people have to say about this awesome machine.
The Tony Little treadmill for an apartment is wonderful because we have to be concerned about the people that lived below us. I can't make a whole lot of noise stomping around or they're going to be able to hear me. It is the best way for me to be able to fit in a workout on a day that I've been extremely busy. I love to get a workout in before I go to work, but a lot of times my husband and my son are still asleep and I don't want to wake them up. So it's quiet enough that I can still get in 20, 30 minutes of a workout and I'm not waking anybody else up in our apartment.
I always say this too. We got one spin around this thing called life, right? You got one shot at it. And if you're not really living with a lot of zip and enthusiasm, if you're very sedentary, at some point you got to say, I got to make a difference. And I think there's a lot of reasons why we don't work out. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too rainy, it's too snowy. I got this, I got that. When you have this, and it's such a nice, brilliant space-saving design, you have no excuses. You could literally right now, if you're sitting here watching Tony and I, you could be on this and you can give it 10 minutes, step off, 10 minutes a little later, step off, 10 minutes later, and all of a sudden that time where you're sedentary, you're actually doing something really great for yourself. And Tony, I think what makes this so spectacular is it starts at whatever your level is at. It grows with you as you get in better shape, and it truly can change your life because of all the ways to work out, one of the most successful is walking.
Oh yeah, walking is, believe me folks, I use treadmills. I've used them practically all my life, okay? I obviously had an accident and I had knee injuries and all that stuff. So I know that I want to work gentle, but I want to burn heavy calories. I want to burn big body calories. And that's what a treadmill does. Treadmill is my #1 item that I use for any cardio or type of exercise or revving my metabolism so I burn more calories. This I love because it works for everybody. It's simple to use. I think it's really, really cool. You have this, again, that you plug in right here. And when you go on or whatever you want to start with this. So you can also have this, which is a remote that starts it down here. Right there. So you don't have to go ahead and use this board if you don't want. Not that it makes a big difference, but it is kind of cool, So I am very, very cool. If I push it to 3, see what it just went to? 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, and Tony, I want everybody to make sure they can see.
5 miles per hour.
I love the digital display, guys.
It's so cool.
It's as wide as the unit, so you don't have to put your glasses on, and you don't have to squint up here and try to see something. The display is brilliant on this one.
It's really a beautiful product. That's why we sold out. And keep in mind, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I've been with Home Shopping for almost 38 years. 38 years. I don't sell stuff I don't love.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's a reason this sells out. I want everyone that wants something at home that's quiet, that you can work your legs, you can work your abs, you can work your cardio, you can feel good again, you can get circulation better. You have all these things that is so important to our body that you can put in your house. And then again, my favorite thing on here is the push button speeds, because most of them
It's easy. Just so easy.
Yeah, so easy. So I just want to go to 1 miles per hour. It's 1 miles per hour. I want to go to 3 miles per hour. Go to 3 miles per hour. I want to go to 5. I go, all right, and then I have minuses and pluses. I learned that in school. Oh, that's a minus. I'm going to go down. Oh, that's a plus. I'm going to go up. You know, it is so cool, folks, and that's the reason why we sell out it so much. And you can see how fast that thing goes if you want it to go, you know? So it's very, very, very cool.
Also, I really love the fact it's got the device holder on top, so you've got your phone on it. I've got my card on here. You could put a tablet on top of here, so you see there's your device holder. It's got a rubberized grip to it, which is really nice, so it's gonna be able to hold your phone or whatever you want, the remote for that matter. I've got my notes up here. I do wanna correct myself though, I was talking about the savings. We're $260 off, which is actually almost 40% off what we've aired this for before. So you're just getting this super customer appreciation value tonight. Again, we've got 5 Flex, it's $80 to get it home. Skip a meal out, you know, once for the next 5 months and have this for literally years in your home.
Look at the reviews. And all those people that did those reviews were awesome, awesome customers who bought it at that price.
Right.
All right, so you're getting it today.
$659.99.
Yeah, so which is,
it's the first time we've marked it down, by the way. Yeah, it is the very first time we've ever marked this down.
Yeah, it is, and that's why it's gonna go very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Again, keep in mind, you're the only type of treadmill that you're gonna have my personal training workouts. So I'm your trainer, just so you understand, you know, most personal trainers that are good are about $100 an hour, and I put together beginner, intermediate, and advanced programs with custom music to get you all jazzed up, get you all excited. But then you have the Move app that gives you all these other programs that you can do with all this different music that you can play while you're on your treadmill, and all these different workouts. So you got all this customization of having almost a home gym in your home with that thing.
Right.
So it really made it unbelievable. Again, coming over here, here's your speed range. You know, almost 0.5 to 7.5 miles an hour. And you immediately, this is it, your remote. You can use your remote or you can use it manually. Running surface is 16 by 5 inches right here, 43 inches here, down to 3. Device holder, desk holder, all this stuff, it's got it all. But when you come over here, she is using it one way. She can jog. You can go ahead and walk with it. She can go ahead and take this right here, switch it up to where it's up higher, all right? Take it up. You can change anything. Over here gives her all her results, tells her the calories she's burning, the distance you've gone, the time you've been on it, everything that you want. On here, you can go ahead and put your laptop or whatever it is you want to do. You can start to put stuff on this right here. And again, remember, at any time that you want support, you just push those down, and now you can put your upper body onto that.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
We've got some more testimonials. I'd love you guys to check these out.
The Tony Little InStride Treadmill helps so much with my active lifestyle because it's very versatile. It's pretty lightweight, and you can fold it down and put it away in a closet or slide it under a bed. And then you can pull it out at any time and just get that great little workout in. I would recommend the Tony Little InStride Treadmill because it's so compact. I can use it alone, but I can also pull my desk up to it so that I can keep that wellness protocol going for myself all throughout the day.
I got to give you an update on quantity. We took that little break to figure it out. The black is actually the most limited of the two. The black silver that Tony's on is the most popular of the two. So
there you go.
Little heads up, and we've got a couple hundred left, and then this is sold out. It's about 40% off tonight. And the shipping, I got to talk about the shipping. We reduced the shipping to $9.95. This usually costs almost $52 to ship. It ain't a box of little earrings, everybody. So to be under $10 to ship this home to you is amazing. You know, Tony, the other things I love, it's such a great space-saving design. It doesn't take up an entire room like some of the old treadmills used to.
No, it's an incredible piece. Again, I have my phones here, so I'll go over here to show it to the fold down.
Oh, please, that'd be great, yeah.
Right, so obviously, just showing you here, then I'll go over to her. All you're doing with this, you want to slow down just for a second, okay, is when you want, you can fold, this will fold down for you, all right? Obviously not while it's rolling. okay? You don't want to do that. So that when you fold this down, this is what you've got. So now you can put this under your desk at work. For example, if you're a person that's having, you know, a little bit of circulation problems in your legs, you can't go out and walk, you can't do everything else, you could be sitting down, putting your legs on and doing low stepping while you're working, right? You can do all these things to help you feel better that are lower impact, that improve your body, improve your mind, all this stuff. But the reason we sell out of this is, one, there's nothing like it anywhere. Two, it's foldable, it's portable, it's got all these programs on it, and I love the fact that everyone loves the push button, right? Because that makes it very simple. You just simply come over here, you got 1 mile per hour speed, and then you can go up to 3 mile an hour speed, to 5 mile, or she can go ahead, I can push that goes to 3, right? I can push it back and push it to 1. She puts this right here, she can go ahead and work on her iPads or anything while she's doing it. You could possibly run your whole business out of this machine.
Well, if you think about it, I think a lot of us are so time-starved. The fact that you could use a stand-up desk and actually keep walking, even if you did it for a half hour every day, that cumulative effect really makes a huge difference. It's huge. The other thing I love, especially about this desk mode, is there is a desk mode speed control. It cannot go any faster than 2.5 miles per hour. The thoughtfulness of this design is really remarkable. They've really thought through that. And I will tell you, if you go on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you will see the newest thing is people moving with and working at the same time. Everybody does it. And you're trying to find, you know, what is that perfect treadmill that can kind of allow me to do that? Well, if you find just a desk model, they're pretty rickety, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? They're not strong, they're not sturdy, and it's not gonna go up to 7.5 miles per hour. So when you're done doing the whole desk mode and you're working and working out, then if you really need to go and really get a great workout, it's gonna go up to 7.5 miles per hour, and that's cooking. I mean, none of us on this set are doing 7.5 miles per hour. I mean, you are really a top athlete if you're running that fast.
Right now, I'm at 2.5 miles an hour.
And you're moving pretty fast.
Yeah, 2.5, and I like it, okay? I like it. I don't think I have to go much faster. But obviously, if you do have a person in your family that likes to jog in the morning, right? And the weather's always bad, you can jog on this, no problem at all. Again, the cool things about it, take this off here. I love this little platform here. You can put your laptop on here. You can put your phone on here. You can talk to people. You can do this. So that's very big. But to be able to do this, like I just hit 3, all right? And that'll speed me up. If I take it back to 1, all right? So it's not where it's hard where you have to move things and things like, if I want to go, let's go, or I just want to do plus it, right? So I'm 1.5 miles per hour down there. See that, right? There's my time. I came back, I got 4 minutes into this. Now I take this again, take it to 3 miles per hour. That's a cool thing. Now remember, any time that you want to feel good, you know, and you're talking to somebody on the phone, don't talk while it's moving. Talk while your feet are right here. You know, it's just very simple. But I love it because as you can see, we're all using it. Does anyone hear any noise? You can run your whole business. You'll be on the phone. They don't even know you're losing weight or getting in shape as you do it. It sold out last time. This is the last time we'll have it for quite a long time. Grab it, best buy of the year.
And by the way, more than half our quantity that we brought in for this visit already gone.
Yeah, I knew it would go.
And by the way, this is the last airing too. Like, we don't have any more airings scheduled for tonight. So if you are thinking about picking it up, we don't have enough to go around, quite frankly. And here's the thing, I think at some point you have to say, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? You know, we only have one spin at this thing called life, and why are we not maxing it out? I think you've got to do everything you can, and as long as you can put one foot in front of the other, this is a great way to work out. It's a great way to make a commitment to you and your health. Have you been sedentary for a long time? It's okay. You can go incredibly slow. I literally can go at a half a mile an hour. I'm gonna go down to it. Right now I'm at, this is 1, and now I'm gonna go down to a half. And I want you to see, that's how well built this is. To go from a half a mile to 7.5 miles per hour, you have to have a tremendous, tremendous system. And this look how slow I'm going, guys. You don't have to be a major athlete to get started. You can literally start this simple, this easy. And then as you keep doing it, and Tony, you've coached and helped people, thousands and millions of people worldwide, in their homes, helping them to get in shape. One of the most successful ways to do it is walking. People think it's really complicated, but it actually is very basic.
Well, I think, I gotta tell you, I have always used the treadmill.
Yeah, right.
Always.
Right.
All right. I love it. I love the fact that it gives me good cardio. It's good for my lungs. It's good for my heart. It's good for my body. It's good for my legs. Everything. Why I fell in love with this was the ability. One, the price is crazy. Okay, but watch this. Take the arms back like this, right?
I love
a lot
that.
of people. I love this. This is the way I do it. I don't leave them down like the other people do. I hold them like this because I just like to.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
more comfortable and balanced
I'm more
holding on to
comfortable
it.
like that
Yeah.
too, you know? But obviously, if I didn't want them, you just simply go back the other way and you don't have to worry about them and you can do it. Now, a lot of people, you can go ahead down here, pull this, flatten this out, right over here, over there. You can put it under your desk as you're working. Take a look at that over there, right? Right there, you just fold the arms down, put that in front of your desk, all right? You'll be working your buttocks and your legs and your cardio all when you're making money.
Isn't that wild?
It is cool.
And that really
it is very cool.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but they say computers and sitting is the new thing. Like, it's as bad as like those people who used to smoke all the time. You know what I mean? It's like the next thing because people are so sedentary for so many hours in front of their computer. So even if you happen to have an adjustable desk or you just want to stand up while you're watching television, watching us, you can put your tablet, you can put your phone right in front of you. You can still scroll through all the fun stuff you're looking at your phone at right now, and yet you're going to be getting that cardio. You're going to be able to get that workout. You're going to be moving again. And here's what's really cool. When you start doing it, it is a very, very a quick game changer. Like, it's amazing to me how once you start moving your body, even the next hour you feel better. The next morning you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better than I did yesterday.
What I love about treadmills is I can watch the news. And when I get upset with the news, which is about every day, all right, I feel better because I'm losing weight. Yep. And I'm feeling good. I'm working my heart. I'm working my joints. You know, I'm 60 plus, all right? You have to take care of yourself, folks. You have to keep your legs strong. You have to keep the blood flowing. You have to keep you have to. Yep. That your body is your vehicle through life. You can drive a jalopy or you can drive a Ferrari, okay? It's really up to us.
Yeah.
What we do.
Absolutely.
I do want them to know, last time that we had this here, the Stamina treadmill, this InStride treadmill, sold out right away. Couldn't get any back, and I mean, sold out like it was a super sellout,
right?
All right, and everything. People fell in love with it. We brought it back. You now have just the black and gray or the black, all black.
Yeah.
Best buy in health and fitness for you, no matter what age you are, or if you're trying to clear up your brain with everything that's going on in this world, or let's just face it, you want de-stress? That's a de-stressor. This is a de-stressor.
Yes.
You put some music on, you watch TV, whatever you want, and you put that there, it makes no noise. You're working your legs, you're working your heart, you're working your body, you're increasing your health and everything. I love treadmills. I love them, and I've used them all my life, as well as when I do alternate days and I do weights, right? But treadmill is very important for us. It really is more important than the weights or anything else.
Right.
So grab it, Best Buy. This is really high quality.
Well, it's easy to use, it's easy to store, it's easy to get in shape with this, and really all the excuses are gone now. Because, you know, maybe you're a new mom and you're like, I got the baby, and you're trying to sleep. Listen, I am now going, I'll go to 2 miles per hour. So I'm going along pretty fast here at 2 miles per hour. You don't hear anything.
You don't hear nothing.
You barely hear the motor. I mean, it's just hardly anything. So it's not like it's a big, loud thing where you can't put the baby down and, oh, I can't work because the baby's trying to sleep. Or maybe you work weird hours like I do. You know, I'm working late and I'm up at night. Do I want to work out then? I don't want to keep my husband up. It'd be okay. He would not hear me on this, which is pretty amazing. But for the price you're getting tonight, it's about 40% off. The savings on the shipping alone is a massive, massive amount. I mean, typically this is about $52 to ship to you. We've reduced it down to basically $10. I do love our flex option. So for $80 over the next 5 months, if you have a major credit card, you're gonna get this home right away and you're gonna be working out and you pay it off 5 months from now, which is great. If you have our HSN card, this is a great time to get it out. Because of the price point, we're offering you 12-month VIP financing. What does that mean? Do you know we will charge you 0 extra interest by using our HSN card as long as you pay it off in a year? What does that cost? a little over $33 a month. And guess what? It'll totally change the way you feel. You'll have more zip. You'll go up the steps without breathing hard. You'll be able to get down on the ground and play with the grandbabies. You'll be able to keep up and get back in the game of life. I think a lot of people, Tony, and I'd love you to address this, because you do work with people, all shapes, sizes, ages, the whole thing. A lot of people say, oh, I'm too old, I'm too far gone. Talk to people who feel that way.
Yeah. It's a bad way to feel, because that's the way you're going to stay. You know, you are what you believe you are. You know, and people have to go for things. And one of the biggest things I found in my life, because I've had a lot of adversities that I had to turn to victories. Right? I had to. You know, that's why I own You Can Do It. That's why I own There's Always a Way. That's, you know, all that stuff is because we want a better life. And a better life also is taking care of the most important vehicle you have in your life, your body. Right?
Right.
Your body.
Right.
You know, you got to take care of it.
Yeah.
I was hit by a school bus. I hit the only hill in Florida and hit a tree and everything. I had, a lot of people don't know this, but I had to have a knee replacement on the right knee after the big bus injury thing like that. But I have no problems at all, none, because I keep myself flexible, because I keep myself strong, because I keep my heart going, you know? I mean, it's just, and just right now, one of the biggest reasons I love it, there's just so much people out worrying and things like that. And when you get on this thing, you don't worry about nothing. It's like everything goes out of your head. You start thinking about great things, about good memories and other things. So you're not only getting great impact into your life again and realizing how great this world is, you're all of a sudden getting in shape, feeling good, wanting to go outside, wanting to go more places, not having the back problems you had before, not having the knee problems you had before. You know? Fitness is an amazing thing. And I will tell you, I've used every piece of equipment you could ever have. I don't care if it's the bikes, I don't care what it is. This type of treadmill right here is the best type of cardio piece of equipment that you can have in your home for everybody in your family. It is the best and the most affordable, and that is why it sold out, and that's why it was a customer pick.
And by the way, the weight capacity on this is going to be 250 pounds, and you start where you're at. You know, it really can handle it. If you haven't worked out in years, that's okay. At some point, you've got to make a commitment to say, you know what, I am really sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that can be so frustrating. Do you say, oh, please don't take my picture because you're too embarrassed to have your picture taken? I grew up in a family of it's true, pretty overweight people. And it was so sad. My mom was beautiful, but she was overweight, and she would always be hiding in the back of pictures. And I always felt so bad for her. I'm like, oh gosh, Mom, come on. But you know what? She was just embarrassed because she felt like she was just out of shape. And if you're in any of those positions, it's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late to get going. And you'll find if you have something you can do consistently, and you will because it's in your house, it's right there, you just go, okay, instead of sitting here for an hour, I'm going to spend 15 minutes and then sit back down for 45 minutes. When you have it there and you're able to do it in a consistent basis, you'll be very, very surprised at how quickly your body changes.
I again will tell you, as long as I've been in bodybuilding, I've been in everything to do with fitness and everything like that. I am religious to treadmills, religious to them. And the respect that I get a lot of peace out of it. I get a lot of distress out of it. I get blood moving in my body again, right? All the stuff you want. This is not, I don't want to say, this is not like working out if you don't want to work out. Because this is, you're watching television, you're creating your blood flow to your heart, you're doing everything. You're like this, you're having a good time. If you want to get down and really get everything, you can run at 7 miles an hour, all right?
I mean, move.
You're moving, okay? So from athletes to teenagers, to whatever you want. This is the treadmill to own. And again, I want to show this right here because it's simple for me. I loved it, right? And obviously this comes with it, and you can put your laptops and all your other stuff in here. This is a remote, so if you don't want to push the buttons, I got to tell everyone out there, out of all the treadmills I've ever been with and seen before, I love this because I love the numbers, all right? I loved hitting 3. And it was 3 miles an hour. It's not that way on treadmills. When you go to the places, you go too far. Sometimes they go too fast, right? And then I have minus, so I can do a 2.5, or I can go up plus. And again, anytime I pull this, it stops. So it's great, and I love this too because I am not a person that walks like this. Like a lot of people walk and like they're walking. I really love holding on these.
I do too.
Don't
I just
you
feel
see how
so much more secure.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it feels really good.
It feels good, and plus you feel like you're working your triceps at the same time. So now you don't have flabby arms either.
Right, right. Well, actually, and funny enough, I play a ton of tennis, right? So I already played tennis this morning, and I got to admit, my legs are pretty tired, so I'm kind of gripping on right now. Like, I'm really using these to help me out. So if you're in that same position, maybe a knee hurts, the hips hurt, something, this really helps give you a lot of balance, and really you can put a little pressure on it and help take some of the pressure off your legs, although you're getting incredible cardio at the same time. And notice, both Tony and I, we're still talking, we're still interacting with each other. I'm still paying attention to about a million things on this set. It is so quiet. So you're not gonna interrupt anybody upstairs or downstairs. The baby might be sleeping, it's okay, you can be on this. You can set it up right in your living room. And here's the great thing. Most treadmills, most of them are so humongous that once you set it in whatever room it is,
really
it never
heavy.
moves. They're very heavy.
Very, very
and they're
heavy.
very bulky.
And they're very loud.
Well, this one collapses all the way down. It has wheels in the front. You can roll it, put it in a bedroom, put it in a closet, under a bed if you've got the space for it. That to me is one of the great part about this designs. And yet it holds 250 pounds and it can go 7.5 miles per hour. Guys, that's top athlete speed. This thing can go from 0.5 to 7.5. That's how well built it is. Thanks for doing that, Tony. And then you lift it up and roll it, right?
Yeah, you just simply, you can do anything with this thing, man. It's crazy what you can do with this. It's very lightweight, too.
Look at that. Isn't that
Very
great?
Yeah, no.
So it's not going to be one of those
That's why we
treadmills.
sold out of it. All you have to do is look at the reviews and understand this is the best buy for any type of treadmill for anybody in your house that you will ever have. And I just say there's a lot of joy when you're on this thing because your mind, we got too many things going through our minds nowadays. This relaxes you, this tones you, this increases circulation, this increases blood flow, and this is the best buy you will ever get on a treadmill like this.
Yeah, and then here's what we've done. We've really knocked down the price. Originally, this was on the air for $659 and some change. We're at $399.99. You've got a 5 Flex with just a regular major credit card, or you have 12-month VIP financing using our HSN card. And you can apply for the card right now if you'd like to. And if you can, you're going to save some money off the first purchase, and you're going to get a VIP financing, which means no extra interest, unlike a traditional credit card. It's just one of the benefits of having our card and using it on this specifically tonight. We want to hear from some more folks and hear what they have to say about using this awesome treadmill.
So what I love about the Tony Little InStride Treadmill is just how convenient it is. I love the fact that I can go into desk mode with it, because if I have work to do at home, or I got to jump on a Zoom or take a phone call or draft up documents, I can still get a workout in because we don't have that much time in the day. I recommend the Tony Little InStride Treadmill because of how affordable it is, but also how easy it is to use, and it's so compatible in your household that you can store it just about anywhere.
Hey guys, we're gonna get back to the treadmill in just a second, but I really asked my producer if we could talk about this. I'm a massive believer